Hello again, it's me. This is just a follow-up to my last video. In this clip, I want to set it up for you. I have provided a link in the chat and in the description. It is for the Harris County Commissioners Court tomorrow. Okay, they are meeting. We, the public, are not allowed to attend. So it is a virtual meeting. Click on that link. It'll take you to the agenda and it'll give you the list of items and everything that's on the agenda, but you can get to the right place to request a link to register to attend this meeting. All right. I highly recommend that everyone that's possible attend this meeting virtually and let them know that you do not agree with these two new programs that they are basically implementing on us. And we have no choice at this moment. And Judge Hidalgo will be overseeing these programs. This is being taken away from the responsibility of law enforcement, okay? And it's being put into the hands of our Harris County Health Department. What could possibly go wrong? Anyway, and not just that, millions of dollars of our tax dollars are paying for this. I repeat, we are paying for this. Now, what I'm about to show you, it's a clip from Chief Bennigan, I'm sorry. I'm butchering his name, but anyway, at the end of this press conference that I just played, a reporter, journalist, asked him about how does he feel? Does he feel these programs basically are going to help our local law enforcement with constitutional carry? Governor Abbott signed into law constitutional carry for the state of Texas. And I want you to hear what our police chief says. All right? Listen closely.
We report these shootings, and then we said, you guys are looking for a suspect. Weeks go by, and one, families lose hope, and two, people out there have the impression that, hey, you can get away with this. Yeah. So what do you have to say to the families and the people?
First of all, I want to say that all families are important to us, and each and every victim of gun violence in our city is important. But we need to stick together, and it's kind of simplistic, but that's what we need to do. You can the numbers regarding homicides are going down the last six weeks. A lot of people don't know that. We're gonna put that out, but you know, we got to hang in there together. And the most important thing, when you're talking about shootings and homicides, we got some really good police officers, okay, and some really good detectives. But at the end of the day, you know who solved those homicides and shooting crimes? Our biggest force multiplier, those citizens. And I have been encouraging them to step up and report. And I think they've been doing it. So we're going to continue to work together. All right.
With the concern about rising crime, gun violence, and the worries the residents have, do you have any concerns with the permitless carry law that's going to take effect September 1st?
The chief of police is always concerned when you got more guns on the streets. Okay. And I'll tell you this, and I'm not a political person. I love our politicians, but I stay away from it mostly, okay? But when you have a backlog, and it's not only in Harris County, a backlog nationwide, and you have people that are really convicted felons because what they have done, but they hadn't been in court, and you're gonna have all those individuals out there, and because of this new law, they can legally pack, that's the problem. But let me tell you something. We got sophisticated people in Houston and Harris County, and we're going to work together. We're going to get through it. I don't want to hit the panic button, but we got to watch out for one another even more so. Okay?
So my answer will be hell yeah. We've heard about a permanent carry law. Next question, a couple of more.
How significant is it to
I think it's important. It helps a lot. But even more important is to make sure that people are properly trained. One concern I have from looking at some of the press accounts of other places that have done similar programs is sometimes people in the community see it as an opportunity to get involved, but they may not have a 501c3. I'm talking about the violence prevention program. Or they may not be willing to take the time to get the training. And a few elected officials I've reached out to told me the quickest way to blow it up would be somebody getting hurt or trying to do the right thing. So we're going to do the best we can. We have to explain to a lot of people, yeah, we want you to be involved, but you got to get certified. You got to get trained.
And I guess also what I'm also trying to get there, I think you understood it.
You want a mic? You're the expert. Come on
No,
up
I
here.
was just trying to say that, like, in certain communities, you're gonna feel much more comfortable speaking with someone who may.
Of course.
understand what that community is,
Yeah.
Even in law enforcement, so to have that proper race representation with regards to the first responders, how pivotal is that going to be in this program?
Very much so. That's my answer.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's critical. And we were just looking at the numbers today, breaking down the shootings and the demographics of the victims. And I think the makeup of the team should probably reflect those numbers.
It'd be a little hard for someone to walk into the community and be a trusted messenger if the community speaks Spanish and you don't. If, you know, if the community maybe uses a certain dialect and you don't. So that is important. Barbara, you want to comment?
I was just going to say, it is incredibly important that the staff are bicultural as well as bilingual. And that is, you know, some of the requisite requirements that we're going to be looking for. Credible messenger, credible, that's what it means, right? That you're able to identify and relate to those individuals you're supporting. And so that's the model.
And can I get your full name? I'm sorry.
Barbie L. Robinson.
You health director for
Ms.
Harris County.
Robinson, I'm sorry, I'm jumping out of time.
Thank you,
I wanted
thank you,
to say
Chief.
welcome to Houston,
Thank you.
Harris County,
Thank you.
welcome, thank you.
She grew up in Arkansas, so she knows about you. Any, one more question? We all right? Okay. Thank you all.
Okay. So I don't know if you caught that, but I wanted to point something out. And I'm not, you know, I'm just concerned. Okay. And one of my concerns was, I don't know if you caught it, but the police chief was talking about people who have done something and basically committed a felony, but they haven't had court yet, you know, and them being on the streets, you know, with guns. Well, I can see maybe what he was trying to say, but here's my issue. We live in the United States of America. You are innocent until proven guilty. Now, I know our law enforcement has a difficult job. I completely understand that, and I love each and every one of them. But we need to get away from this society where it's an automatic presumption of guilt. And back to respecting each other's rights and respecting each other. And that concerned me. So I put a link to the commissioner's court tomorrow in the comments here and in the description box. If you can, listen to my previous video that basically I believe says Houston, about did we elect Governor Hidalgo? It's this whole press conference. Listen to it closely from beginning to end. All right? We have got to tell them this is not okay. This is a power grab. We are not Portland. We are not Los Angeles. We are not Philadelphia. All right? We are Houston. We are H-Town. And at last time I looked, we still have our constitutional rights and our Bill of Rights, if not anything, as being sovereign Texans. And that doesn't matter what color, how tall, how short. I don't care about any of that. My goal is everyone in Harris County be happy, healthy, and safe. And when you go home, how you choose to live your life, I don't care, honestly. That's up to you. Just don't hurt anybody. You know, we're all adults. I know we always don't act like it, but we need to get back to that. All right. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Please share this with anyone that you know is in Harris County. This is a power grab and it's unacceptable. I love you. Be blessed.